Have you ever wondered why the bathroom, of all places, becomes the most dangerous room as we age? In today's video, we'll uncover the quiet reasons behind senior bathroom falls and share 6 powerful ways to fix it today. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing tips for graceful aging. Please like this video and share it with someone you care about, because your small action might protect a life. Now let's begin with a story that could change the way you see your bathroom forever. When Margaret turned 72, she found herself more cautious about her morning routine. Once a confident woman who danced through her day without second thought, she now hesitated as she stepped into the bathroom. It wasn't because of pain or fatigue, at least not at first, but a quiet fear she never admitted out loud: the fear of falling. A simple bath or a trip to the toilet now felt like crossing a slippery bridge in a storm. The bathroom, which used to be a place of comfort and privacy, had become a room of silent danger. She was not alone. For millions of older adults, particularly those past the age of 60, the bathroom is statistically the most dangerous room in the home. According to the CDC, over 80% of falls in the home happen in the bathroom. It's a jarring statistic, but one that makes perfect sense when we consider the reality: water, slippery tiles, low lighting, and often a lack of supportive structures like handrails or seats. But why exactly does the bathroom become such a perilous place as we age? And more importantly, what can be done, practically, compassionately, and immediately to fix it? Understanding the deeper reasons behind these falls can help each of us, whether we're seniors ourselves or caring for someone who is, to transform fear into safety and hesitation into confidence. Let's begin not with fear, but with the truth. Because truth, when acknowledged, can be the most powerful beginning. Margaret's story is echoed in thousands of households. After her fall, thankfully minor, she began to look at her bathroom differently. The bath mat that once felt cozy now looked like a trap. The tub's smooth edges, once sleek and modern, now felt like a hazard. But it wasn't just about the design. Her knees were not as strong as before. Her sense of balance, though generally reliable, wavered when she turned too quickly or stood up too fast. As we grow older, changes happen gradually, then suddenly. Muscle strength diminishes, reflexes slow, vision may blur, especially in low light. Joint stiffness becomes a morning companion. All of these changes, while part of the natural journey of aging, make us more vulnerable in spaces like the bathroom. But here's what so many people forget: vulnerability does not mean helplessness. The danger is real, but so is the ability to change the environment and habits to match the reality of an aging body. One of the most powerful changes begins with perspective. Instead of seeing safety adjustments as a sign of weakness, what if we saw them as a declaration of independence? It's not weakness to install grab bars near the toilet and shower. It's wisdom. It's foresight. It's saying, I want to keep living independently on my terms. It's a gift to yourself and to your loved ones. What happened next in Margaret's story illustrates this perfectly. She began by talking to her doctor and a physical therapist. They didn't just look at her bathroom, they looked at her entire routine. They asked questions she hadn't considered, like how often she felt dizzy when standing, how well she could lift her legs, how quickly she could react if she slipped. The bathroom, after all, isn't dangerous in isolation. It becomes dangerous when our bodies are unprepared for sudden movement or slick surfaces. Her journey of transformation was not dramatic, but it was powerful. Each small change added up to a safer, more confident life. And here is what she learned. 6 practical changes that made her bathroom safer overnight and restored her peace of mind. First, she replaced her old, decorative bath mats with rubber-backed, non-slip mats that gripped the floor like a firm handshake, the kind that doesn't bunch up, doesn't slide, and doesn't invite accidents. She didn't mind giving up the floral print. She gained something far more valuable: stability. Next, she installed grab bars, not just in the shower, but beside the toilet and even near the sink. They were not the cold, industrial bars she had feared. Modern grab bars came in warm-toned finishes, blending into the design of her bathroom without shouting "senior." They were subtle, elegant, and life-saving. Third, she upgraded her lighting. What once had been a soft, dim glow, great for relaxing baths, was now a clear, well-lit space. Motion sensor nightlights were added too, so even nighttime trips to the bathroom became safer. Then came the change that took the most emotional courage. Margaret replaced her traditional bathtub with a walk-in shower that had a built-in seat. At first, it felt like admitting defeat, but over time, it became her favorite spot in the house. She could sit, relax, and shower without fear. Her dignity wasn't lost. It was protected. The 5th change was about habits, not hardware. Her doctor suggested simple balance exercises she could do daily, gentle movements to strengthen her legs and core. Just 10 minutes a day made a noticeable difference in her stability. It reminded her that prevention wasn't only about equipment, it was also about self-care. Lastly, Margaret learned to slow down. That might sound too simple, but it was perhaps the most profound change. She stopped rushing to answer the phone mid-shower. She gave herself time to get up from the toilet slowly, holding onto the grab bar if needed. If you've found any part of this story helpful so far, this is a gentle reminder to subscribe to the channel. We share thoughtful, research-based content to support seniors in living safer, healthier, and more independent lives. And we'd truly love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this topic? Have you or someone you know faced a similar challenge? Scroll down to the comments and share your experience or opinion. Every insight helps build a community where we can all learn from one another. She embraced a slower pace, not because she had no choice, but because it gave her more control. And control is the heart of independence. These 6 changes, mat, grab bars, lighting, shower design, physical care, and mindset, were not expensive. They were not complicated, but together they created a new reality. One where fear no longer ruled her mornings, where each step in the bathroom was taken with confidence. But let's step back for a moment and reflect more deeply. Why do so many seniors delay making these changes? Part of it is denial. We don't like to admit we're aging. We don't like to think of ourselves as fragile. There's a quiet pride in being able to say, "I've never fallen." But the truth is, the first fall often comes without warning. And when it comes, the consequences can be devastating. Broken hips, long hospital stays, and in many cases, a loss of independence that might never be regained. Making changes before a fall isn't admitting weakness, it's outsmarting time. It's saying, I may not be 30 anymore, but I'm still in charge. Another reason for hesitation is cost. But many changes, like new bath mats, brighter bulbs, and basic grab bars, cost less than a single emergency room visit. In fact, there are many community programs, particularly for older adults, that offer assistance with home safety upgrades. A simple conversation with a local senior center or healthcare provider can unlock surprising support. But perhaps the biggest barrier is emotional. It's hard to admit we need help. It's hard to face the mirror and realize that the body we've known for decades now needs a little extra care. Yet there is power in that honesty. There is strength in saying, I want to live safely, not just bravely. The bathroom may be a small room, but its impact on daily life is enormous. It's the place we begin and end our days. It's where we take care of our most personal needs. It should be a place of dignity, not danger. And the beautiful truth is this: with a few thoughtful changes, it can be exactly that. Margaret, now 74, still lives in the same house. But her bathroom tells a different story today. It's no longer a quiet threat, it's a quiet ally. Each element in the room supports her. Each choice she made was an act of self-respect. Her story is a reminder that growing older does not mean surrendering to fear. It means learning, adapting, and continuing to choose life on our terms. If you or someone you love is past 60, take a walk into the bathroom today. Not just with your eyes, but with fresh understanding. Look not for flaws, but for opportunities. Each slippery tile, each dark corner, each moment of effort, that's where safety can begin. Because at the heart of every fall is a chance to rise stronger. Not just physically, but emotionally. With every rail installed, every light brightened, and every small decision made in favor of safety, we reclaim our confidence. Aging is not the enemy. Ignoring the reality of aging is. And when we embrace it, with wisdom, with grace, and with gentle courage, we do more than prevent falls. We protect our independence, we defend our joy, and we honor the life we've built. So take that first step, not into the shower, but into a new mindset. One that sees safety not as a burden, but as a blessing. One that says, I deserve to feel secure in my own home. Because you do, and you always have.